Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So in this video, let's cover Bitcoin. It's about 9 a.m. Eastern here in US. The market, Bitcoin is trading around 8,200 level, 8,209 to be exact. So what we saw yesterday, and I'm going to cover Litecoin as well in the video later on. Alright, so what we saw yesterday in Bitcoin is, like, we had this massive sell-off, especially in the night session when the Asian market opened up. We had a panic sell in the Asian market as well, but right now we are trying to recover from the lows that we made around that 7,700 level last night or early into the morning into the Asian market. All right, so those lows are right at the support that we mentioned around 7,700. So that needs to hold up as a support. Right now what we are doing, price action is coming up against the resistance of 8,300, which was previously acting as our support. So again, just to recap, anything that was previously acting as a support will act as a resistance going up. All right, so please remember those numbers. 8,300, which was acting as a support, now it will act as a resistance. So we do need to clear that 8,300 level in Bitcoin. All right, so that's simple. Try to simplify things and not to get into the Elliott wave. And I see a lot of investors or YouTubers actually. I lot of TAs on YouTube getting into Elliott wave, and it's a trend. Elliott wave is this. It's like a predictive kind of analysis, predictive kind of, but it has its drawbacks. Just like with anything, any pattern, any strategies, it has its drawbacks. So don't get very hung up on the trend analysis and Elliott wave and all those things. Take the smaller picture. You as a trader can only do try to take small bites, not try to take bigger bites and get lost and those things. So manage your trade properly, have the risk management techniques in place, and you will be golden. All right, all this theory, Fibonacci, I mean, those are, I'm not trying to bash Fibonacci's. I use Fibonacci's in my trading as well. Fibonacci level works amazing for some of the price action. For some it doesn't. Same thing with Elliott wave. With some price action, Elliott waves work really great. With some it does not. So you have to really you cannot apply Elliott wave to everything. What will happen if you apply it to Elliott wave to everything is that you are making trying to fit the chart in the Elliott wave pattern. That's what will happen. So you will say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, but it did not. How can this be 3? It has to finish up. It has to go above the wave 1, so it cannot be 2. So then they are changing their mind and oh, this is the ABC correction now. It doesn't work. What you're trying to do there is trying to fit the chart pattern in your with your logic, with your you're just trying to fill in the gap, and that really doesn't help much. That being said, Elliott wave have really does work with a lot of other charts, a lot of other price action. It has worked in Bitcoin price action too, but does it mean that it's always going to work? And does it mean that that's the only thing that you should be looking at? No. Also, same thing with the Fibonacci. I like Fibonacci much more. I use Fibonacci level much more than I use Elliott wave. So I wanna say that I have a disclaimer on that. someone asked me regarding that, so I just want to be like, you know, upfront and clear about it. The best thing that you can do as a trader, you're not going to become Elliott wave expert or Fibonacci expert overnight. So what can you do? What can you do to make money? What can you do to tackle the market in the current situations? Simple way to do that: simplify things. All right, simplify things by the trends, simplify things with the price point, the price level. That will simplify your trades. So those kind of things will help you with your trading, and that will help you like in the longer run. All right, so right now, going back to Bitcoin, 8,300, that's the level that we need to watch out. Bulls need to recover or regain that level fairly soon. We tested that 7,700 level overnight or early into the morning, so we need to make sure we stay over those level. But the level I'm watching is 8,300. Okay, if we can get over 8,300 and stay over 8,300 in short term, we might start picking some momentum on the bull side. But again, keep that 8,300 level, you know, that's a line in sand. Anything over that, bullish. Anything under that, bearish. All right, so simple as that. Keep it you know, like simple, and that's the, like, you know, and if you, and don't buy into it unless it's coming into the support. I wouldn't touch anything until it hits my support. Would I be buying here? No, I would not be buying here. Wait, if it cross over 8,300, yeah, I might be looking for some position and the stop loss at 8,300. So I know exactly what are my risks on that trade. Okay. Or stop loss is at 8,200. So I know that on maximum I can lose on that trade is that whatever the percentage is from 8,300 to 8,200. So simplify the things. Don't try to overcomplicate or overdo it, because there are a lot of there will be conflicting indicators. All right, so making it simple will you will make sure, like, you know, your trades are in better condition, or your the investings are in like much better shape. All right, so let's look at the 4 hours real quick. All right, so some volume, not really a huge volume. It's more of an oversold bounce here right now. So we need to see if this holds up. So as I said, 8,300 is going to act as a resistance. We need to watch if it can go over it and retain or sustain over that level. Okay, anything below that I would not feel comfortable right now, unless we have another drop and we go to maybe 7,500 level. Then maybe I might think about adding some position at that point, because that will be oversold level. So that will be, you know, something that you want to keep an eye on. Okay, let's look at Litecoin. So Litecoin is pretty much, let's start with the daily in Litecoin. It's in pretty much the same exact kind of thing. It's coming up against the resistance trend that was acting as a support previously, and the price action around that 165 that will be acting as a resistance, which was previously acting as a support. So same thing with Litecoin. If we need to get over that 165 mark, if we can go over that, keep that 165 as a line in sand. Anything over that will will be a good trade. Anything maybe 164, you keep a stop loss. Use that as a line in sand. So anything over, you go bullish. Anything under, you get out. So use those stop losses. Stop losses are there to protect your trade. They're not there to as a fancy tool. They are really there to protect your trade. So use them. All right. That's pretty much it, guys. I think I just wanted to keep this fairly simple right now, not to try to overcomplicate things and try to be we have this trend line in Litecoin that we need to break. So let's see if we can have enough momentum. But we need to we need to like crawl before we can like start even like walking, right? So right now we are in that crawling zone. We need to get out of this that 165 level and get clear those levels before we can start moving up. And that's pretty much the next level for Litecoin will be around like 175 that we have to watch out. That will be also a resistance. But we need to, first of all, let's take a smaller targets at a time, and we can worry about the other ones later. But 165 is the one that we need to watch out for. So in the 4-hour chart, again, the price is getting rejected right now from this trend line. So the question is if the bull is going to have enough momentum to get us through that price action. So we'll find out. All right. Let's look at the headline news. Okay, so headline news: 6,000 in sight. Could be, I don't know. Crypto is a crook. That's crypto investment firm violated the security laws, warned Philippines. Okay. Yeah, so I mean that's regular news that's going on. Nothing that I would again spooking the market kind of that happened yesterday. So let's see if we can recover from that. That's the question. And if we need to recover pretty fast, we cannot be lingering around for too long at this level. Otherwise, people will start losing their confidence, and we might see the new lows. So that's the thing. We need to make sure we stay over. For Bitcoin, we stay over 8,300 level. In Litecoin, we need to get over that 163 levels. All right. So that's pretty much it. I just want to have this quick and simple setup right now, not to try to overcomplicate things. And let's see how it goes. All right. So if you're new to the channel, guys, please make sure to subscribe so you get this content right away. If you think this is helping, this morning videos are helping you with your trading and investing, and you're learning something from it, then please make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I will be making more videos for you shortly. All right, talk to you soon.